welcome everyone. Hello. Hello. There is no sound. Why is this? There you go. Good evening, good evening. Hello, hello. Let's turn it up a bit higher. There you go. She's really full. She has a cup of tea. Honestly, a bonus brew to slaps. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Today she's drawing. She's not gonna lie, she hasn't stopped yet. She still hasn't replied to those emails. Because there's so many things going on right now, everyone. Kape Scott, Kape Muku, Kape Mutula, Kape Mianang, Kape everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Quite a rare 7 p.m. stream, isn't it? Normally she doesn't really stream at this time today. She streams like an hour later, but the only reason is because Mama Taiga really wants her to go to a car boot sale tomorrow. If you don't know, car boot sales are like garage sales, but they're in a field. But they start at like 7 a.m. in the morning, so she has to wake up kind of early. So she's streaming a bit earlier. There's Mama Taiga is hungry. She's asked Mama Taiga what she wants her to cook for this week's stream, because this week's cooking stream is on Monday. And Mama Taiga's like, don't know. She's like, oh, well, she's gonna find out tomorrow evening. Go be early if you want those bargains. Okay, you see, Mama Taiga wants those bargains, but Mama Taiga don't want to pay the £2 entry fee until so like how the one that she goes to works is that like from 7 to 9 a.m. the entry is £2. But after 9 a.m., 9 till 1 p.m., it's £1. And Mama Taiga's like, we're not going before 9 a.m. because fuck paying £2 to get in. Which is fair enough. She doesn't want to wake up that early. Plus, watch as Mama Taiga changes her mind because it's raining. Right now, by the way, there's a chance that the rain might cause her internet to cut out because it's thunderstorming right now and hailstorming. So that's great. She's not sure how it is outside anywhere else in the UK, but right now it's quite spontaneous. Like occasionally she'll just hear like really aggressive rain pouring that could also be hail. We can save more than £2. Exactly, Mugla. To be fair, Tori's not going there to like buy anything. She's not looking to buy anything at all. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Drawing paws are very cute, thank you. They're particularly spiky. Got pretty strong storm a few hours ago. Maybe it went to the UK by now? Oh! Okay, so if it's a few hours ago, yeah, because it's just beginning right now. So like if her internet dies, that's kind of like, you know, GG. That surely is GG right there. But it's okay. Today we're gonna be drawing a couple of things. She's not really sure what she's drawing, and she won't lie. She hasn't really thought that far ahead. She knows what the dish is, but she's not sure what to draw on it. Captain Angelo! Captain Green! Welcome, welcome! Welcome, welcome. Indeed, this is real. So, market store, and they're trading Lafufu, so £9. Maybe we should go back. But how ugly are they? Like, are they bad Lafufus or are they good ones? Because she got the Lafufu. She got a Lafufu for like £1 from AliExpress. So like, she feels like if something is fake, it should have fake prices. You know, it shouldn't have a bad price. Right. The question is, who do we pick from the members of staff that she has for this dish? So, not to spoil one of the dishes for our anime con, she's gonna do... It's a cake. It's a cake slice. with a screen. With a card, screen, drawing. And then we're gonna have little buttons to make it look like a old school GBA. And the art is gonna be there. So she needs to design something to fit in that little cube. And she hasn't decided how big these cubes are gonna be yet. They're probably gonna be about like Tiffin-esque sizes. She thinks anyway. She hasn't really decided that far away yet. Cause she's thinking it's gonna be either millionaire shortbread, which she actually quite likes, or a Tiffin bar. Cause like that's quite friendly to eat. Also, she's finally discovered that the matcha shortage is really is real. That matcha shortage is real because she can't find it anywhere. Okay, and you know what? She loves you all, but she's not gonna give you her uji eat matcha at a convention anyway. She'll do it for like standalone events because she cares of gals, but like at a con event, she's not pulling out the ceremonial grade matcha. She's pretty sure like even some cafes in the UK don't do that. Welcome, welcome. She's feeling okay because her body's aching and her tummy hurty. But that's fine. She has a cuppa right now. Welcome, welcome. Matcha shortage. Yeah, there's a global matcha shortage right now. There's an absolute global matcha shortage. Why is fishing not working? Okay, try the fishing once again. Yeah, nah, give us the fake stuff? She's not gonna give you the fake stuff, but like, she's not gonna give you the ceremonial stuff. So she might have to go to like Bird and Blend or something if she can't find any. She needs a nap. She has no time for a nap. She has like 4 deadlines. Because another con's asking for things to be done before this Friday. And this Friday's Anime Con and she has no time for anything. Got people overhyping matcha because everywhere serving matcha now. Like every single store is doing matcha related drinks. Which is fine. Matcha's great. But like, bro, why is it so hard to find a supplier now? Her supplier's like completely out. It's in your cupboard. Yeah, she has a lot of matcha in her cupboard too, but she's not gonna share it. Cause that's some fancy matcha. Like it's ain't like, you know, the typical matcha. It's the fancy stuff. She's not gonna share that. A busy gal. She's always a busy gal. It's pain. She's always busy. Honestly, the last 2 days have been great because she's been like going out and stuff like that. But she's been suffering. She's been suffering from it. One second, she has to reply to an email or else she'll forget. Oh no. You know what she's found out recently? The word inconvenience, announcement, and there's another word she can never spell because she always misses the U in announcement. She spells it the American way. But then, like, obviously because all her browsers and all her computer is like British. It's like you spell it wrong. What did she do? She can't spell in the first place. She's gonna get told off for spelling it wrong. Gonna inconvenience. Formation Have you seen the space matcha cubes that you put in water? Like, what, like the like pre-made stuff? It's a little bit odd. Add to dictionary? No, because it's not like the spelling is... She just can't spell. It's in the dictionary. She just can't spell it the English way. Which is where the poll a few days ago came from. Because, the poll about if you learn American spelling or English spelling, like British spelling of English. Because, like, she kept on writing, like, 3 words in the American way and it keeps on autocorrecting her. And she's like, oh no. Okay. Regards. Kind regards. She's so bad at, like, doing, proper emails. Okay, that's one of, like, 8 emails she needs to reply to. But one was a bit more urgent than others. Your slow spelling is just like 5 spelling mistakes you're correcting. The worst part is that because, she's chopped her nail off a bit, she's now typing a bit differently. So occasionally she'll send a message and it would make no sense because her finger had pressed the wrong button. Her finger had pressed the wrong button and it autocorrected her completely different word. So now, like, none of her the sentence doesn't make sense. The PJ, welcome. So like, it'd probably be worse quality matcha. A lot of these, like, she saw one that was like a squishy, like a toothpaste matcha. Like it was pre-made in a paste, in a tube. Like some kind of garlic paste. That was a little bit weird, like puree. That's a little bit odd. It's like there's a matcha shortage and there's a pistachio shortage. Slowly matcha's taking over pistachio. She has a nice cup though. But yeah, it's not gonna be a bento. It's gonna be like a tiffin, or is it? Okay, do you guys prefer chocolate tiffins or do you guys prefer chocolate tiffins or do you guys prefer millionaire shortbreads? Cause like millionaire shortbread is kind of more commonly eaten, right? And it's probably a bit easier to like sort out. Millionaire shortbread. Yeah, it might be a millionaire shortbread. It could have been like she was thinking whether or not it was gonna be a normal millionaire shortbread or a Biscoff one, but she's not really sure people like Biscoff enough. You're asking the wrong gal. You'd devour both at the same speed. Impressive. Your piece is eating letters recently. You thought the keyboard's getting old. A new keyboard. Very loud keyboard. Have you done the thing where you like she's due to clean her keyboard? To be fair, it's kind of gross actually. Maybe she'll do that and leave it to dry and soak when she's away from Anime Con. But yeah, maybe maybe she'll think about what's the word? Getting Biscoff slaps though, but like it's you really like it, you don't like it that much with Biscoff. She's due to clean her keyboard. Her keyboard's kinda gross. Like she's looking at it now like Jesus Christ. She's choking on tea. Put it in the dishwasher. You think she's gonna make you think she's gonna you think she's gonna spend money on using the dishwasher while Mama Taiga is here? Mama Taiga hates using dishwasher. When Mama Taiga is here, the dishwasher is another drying rack. So she hasn't made toffee yet or caramel? Okay, so the reason why she's never made toffee or caramel is Because it's... If you mess it up, that pan is gone. That pan is ruined. You know, like... That's why she's never... Plus, like, she's a fan of caramel, but she's not, like, a fan of caramel. Or caramel, as they say. Okay, right. Let her quickly... see the sizes of this, because this might help if she knows the sizes of what she's gonna make. Oh, she needs to attractive, she knows. She gets it. Attractive. Okay, right. She has her... Because, right, it was either a millionaire shortbread or school cake. Because, like, school cake's not that hard to make. Like, if you don't know what school cake is, let her get a good photo of a school cake. Obviously, there is not going to be sprinkles on it. It's just going to be the cake and the slightly sus-looking icing, but it's, it's one of these. It's quite simple. Quite a nice, simple cake. So it wouldn't be too hard to make. Because it literally takes like an hour to make a school cake. But kind of slap though. Well, she could probably make a vegan one too. Let's see. What do you use to make a vegan one? Let's see what the recipe says. Okay, yeah, apple cider vinegar. Weirdly enough, a lot of recipes. School cake, 4 pound for 1 pound. But like, you gotta have to ask yourself, what's in it? What's in it? Plus, like, she's been struggling to think of a vegan cake thing that isn't just a vegan chocolate cake. So maybe she'll make a vegan vanilla cake. Let's see. She hasn't decided the menu yet because of the matcha shortage, she's too scared of finalizing the menu and making the menu until she buys everything. So she'll probably make it on Wednesday. Okay. What could be a good vegan tray bake? Yeah, it just seems like, you know, chocolate cake. Or those cakes that are mainly made with fruit and flour. You mean like fruit cakes? Oh, they're vile. She is not a fan of a fruit cake. She's not a fan. She's a massive fan of like general cake, but not the fruit cake. Welcome. So she's trying to figure out what dessert to have. Maybe she'll do both vanilla and chocolate in case people don't like it. Fruitcake is so good though. You're aging yourself, Matula. If you say it's good, you're gonna age yourself. Okay, she's gonna say about 51,000. Is that a good size for a screen? Maybe. Crop. That seems like a good size for a screen. Does it have banana in it? Banana bread? Banana bread slap though. Banana bread's great. Maybe she'll make banana bread for one of the events at some point. Because she does love banana bread. Okay, right, so we have, let's say we have a low screen here. Okay. The question is, who do we pick as our... Okay, who do we pick as our, like, characters, and what kind of game style should we would you say would work? Okay, let's say this is like the text screen, you know, the text UI box. Macaron, maybe? You think Macaron would be a good one? Because, like, she is our mascot. We could end up doing... If we do a base... Louis and old RPG would be good. She's trying to think what would be a good, like... Because she didn't want... Okay, the problem with picking Pacific gals is that then she feels the pressure to do everyone. And that becomes a problem. Like, that becomes the problem at that point. Right? Because then you're just like, oh no, there's now 20. Wait, how many of us are there? Like 28 of us? And that might end her? That might end her? Oh, okay, right. Let's see who we can... She thinks Macaron will be a good one. She was thinking of maybe doing multiple characters. Is this for anime con menu? It could be for any con menu, to be fair. She was gonna say, like, maybe she could do one of the serving staff. And then it could be like a random one you get every time you get a cake. Possibly. So if we design... If we design a relatively... a white screen. Yeah, baby! That we could limit to the serving, but then still quite a few. Chippies like that don't take that long for her to make, luckily. Okay. Duplicate. Flip horizontal. Merge down. Okay. And she's gonna add, she's gonna delete that. Okay. Text box. Clipping mask. Another clipping mask. Put that like that. We can make it like at least like a sim, like a visual novel. So if we draw like basic chibis. Okay, okay, chibis or non-chibis? Probably chibi, right? So that it's not as it's easier because it's tiny. It's not gonna be that big. It's gonna be relatively cute. You want Toho style? Tori's the boss of the mini map. Okay, okay. Would you think? Do you think like a sim style, or do you think each one is a different game type? Because she feels like a sim style would probably work a bit better for like seeing it on the screen, right? She'll draw herself first, cause no. This pen is not a good sketching pen. But later, other games could be fun. Yeah, just for your sanity. Thanks. Thanks for thinking of her sanity.
The different anime styles. Tori is Ghibli style, Maguta is Dragon Ball style, Waniego is JoJo style, etc, etc.
One, thank you for the 25 months, but two, one, Maguta is not part of Moe, and two, neither is Wani.
A.
Thank you so much, Bear. Thank you so much, Moon, as well. Wani hasn't been part of Moe life for like 6 months now? Almost a year now? No, let's just go get. Okay. Why would you draw a picture of every person attending AnimeCon? How very selfish of you. You're right. She should. She won't sleep until after AnimeCon. Are we guys still supportive? But of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Like, you know, like. She needs to make this like particularly anime-esque. That's clearly part of Moe. Can you imagine that like she just drew every single Moe taku? That would take so long. She'd probably go crazy. She already goes crazy occasionally when she has to draw more than like one of the maids of the match. She's like, oh, one done, now 86 to go. Maybe a sketches? The longest part is the sketches sometimes, though. Cow, cow, cow. We can have more taco fish. You can have more taco fish if you so desire. For idea, it's not gonna be an idea that happens because she does not have the time for that. She will not lie. Care for you all, but no. Okay, something like that. It's only gonna be a small... Yeah. She's gonna have to remind herself that she does not need to do too much of the edits on it, because she does not need high resolution stuff, because it's gonna be cell shaded. And the text would be something that's like from each member. Okay. Right, you know what? She's gonna have to try to remember who the hell is serving, because she forgets herself. She's been sorting out 3 different conventions schedules, so she's kind of forgetting who's around. Okay, right. You know what? She probably... Whoops. Just copy the size of the head. There you go. Okay, duplicate. Duplicate. How many? There's 6 of us in total. So, duplicate. Okay. Perfect. Like early Gundam style? No, just so that it's easier to print and doesn't take her as much time. Welcome, welcome. She's trying to decide. She might not do everyone. It doesn't. It would. She'd feel bad if others were left out because I couldn't do the event. Then she'd be pressured to do more. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. She also had a tea. Enjoy your walkies. Okay. Do the bow. But he didn't make it to MCM course more. Yay! She's looking forward to be able to walk for a bit too. The cafe opens an hour after the event opens, so that she's giving the chance for her staff to go and walk around a bit as well. Go right over my bus? That's rough, bro. Hope you're safe, though. Okay, here's the thing she can't. She's not very good at drawing, which is, crossing arms. How do you draw arms crossing? talk about you're actually got run over by a bus in the shape of... Okay, she thought... Isn't it a husky in the shape of a bus? Isn't that the right one to use? Should I go run over a bus? That's kind of rough. How are you still around? Okay. Same thing? It's not. Grammatically, it's no. One of them is the right one. She's not sure which one, but one of them is the right one. Okay. Rat. Well, hopefully you're not hurt. Surprised you thought that they would hurt, though. So you're like mega strong, weren't you? Peanut and Perry have a friend at their first concert, and they're a little bit nervous. But she's sure to do fine. There's a massive difference in cons and serving, like, standalone events. But it's not different enough that that it's like night and day, you know? Welcome. There'll be familiar faces there. I know there will be a few familiar faces there for them. She knows there will be. It makes her happy that people are willing to, come and visit. How long do you think it's gonna take her to, like, do this piece? Okay. Honey? Okay. Cow, 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 24 hours minus the bathroom breaks. Probably to do everyone. Okay. Imagine knowing how to do perspective. It's not chibi anymore! It kinda is, but it's not really. Uh... Wait. The thumb is this side. She had to think about it. She had to think about which side was the thumb. Sometimes, do you guys do that? Sometimes the gals who draw, like, do you guys just like sometimes look at your own hands and go, which one is it? Go, go, go. Oh. Wait, we need to have a bite eaten out of it. Because Medley loves cakes. Something like that. Like that for Tori. And now we need to do the two. No, we need one more. There's three. There's total 7 members of staff. Okay. Let's do all the... Yes. She's judging you. She's mad at you. There you go. That's a big block of text. She's dyslexic. Make cakes of all kinds of class parties? Aw, that's quite sweet of you. There's barley caramel, like petite biscuits, custard cream, whipped cream mixture, dulce de leche. They're layered on top of each other. So like a milk, no, like a milk cake, like a parfait. Sounds quite good. Sounds quite good. She doesn't eat that much dessert though. To be honest, she's not a very dessert gal. She always has dessert at the end of a meal just so that she can be full, but she's never like the biggest cake fan in the world. Something like this. Okay, that's a Fina. For Cake Tiger, I'm the hosting a maid cafe? Yeah, but like, you can still, you know, she likes cooking, but she's just not a fan of eating cake. She finds some cakes a little bit too much. Don't you think so? Like, some cakes are so heavy. Also, cakes aren't the only thing about a maid cafe. Too much with me pretty much every time. Yeah, that's the same as her though. Like, she's not a big fan of store-bought cakes. Aren't you a bundle of joy, Moon? But you know, a lot of schools don't allow that just because of like health and safety, just because of allergens, right? Especially like if you have a nut allergy, like your whole class is not allowed to have nuts. It's kind of crazy to her, which makes sense, you know. You don't want to kill a kid. I expect the kids would bring more of their own home cooked meals. Yeah. She feels like a lot of people would prefer if they could bring home cooked stuff, but probably just allergens that are the problem. We've released pre-packaged things. You can kind of tell where they come from and all the allergens on it. Could have been Carolina Reaper cupcakes. You could kill someone, yes. Survive the least allergic. Analeptic, attacks are scary, though. Haven't been to school in a while? Yeah, to be fair. She'd like to hope that none of us have been in school for quite a while, too. Okay, right. Louie time? What should we do with Louie? She don't want to go back? She's kind of curious to how school would be nowadays. Like how anime and stuff is normalized. Like if she was a cosplayer in this day and age in school, she probably would have been the coolest girl. You know? Whoa, you cosplay? Wow. You hate secondary school? You hate a lot of things, Moon. Because of your life, changed a lot of schools. Changing schools seemed really difficult. Especially if you change school in a really awkward time. Tori, the president of the anime club, she would not touch anime club with a pole. She went to the anime society once in her uni, and the horny boys were too annoying for her, and she left. She went once and never again. Because they tried to chirp with her and it was the most uncomfortable experience. She just wants to go and talk about, look, what was it at that point? Konosuba at that point. Clubs aren't thinking young country movies always seem to look cool, but they don't have those. It's not, apparently not a super common thing, to be fair. They're never like the ones you see in the movie anyway. You say that, but the ones you saw in the movies was quite similar to hers because they were uncomfortably, and everybody was just like sitting in silence watching anime, and she's kind of like, she could do this at home. She was expecting, like anime quizzes or like at least a watch along where you could talk through it. But no, not gonna lie, her memory of it was just guys trying to talk to her, and she did not want that. She was like one of maybe like 2 girls in the group of like 30. You know how uncomfortable that is? No. She'd just be like, no. A mascot of a sports team? She would love to be a mascot, gal. They seem like they have so much fun. Wait, where's the thumb is this way? Chess cup during lunch, never play chess with a quiet place to eat. To be fair, she kind of gets that. Like, sometimes you just want a quiet place to eat, watch people play chess. Like, she enjoys watching people play chess. She can't play chess to save her life, but like... Yeah, that's cute, Right, time to line. By which she means she's gonna figure out how to do so. Kapika! Welcome, welcome! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you! How was your stream? She hopes you had a wonderful stream. You were playing Mario? Were you playing the new one? Do you have a Switch too? Is it worth £400? Because she's still thinking about it. She won't be able to afford it for a while. But Kapi, welcome, welcome. Did you win? Did you get the gold crown? You still get a gold crown at the end of it? You know, and the Mii's go around? Girl? Did you win? Did it gal? Did she gal in the end? Yes, she did. Okay, very good. You want to make things? Did you, were you playing with the community? Would you play with some gals? Oh, thank you so much. If you don't know who Tori is, she's just a gal. She's a gal trying to crunch some art. Because she's irresponsible and can't figure out when to start doing work until the week before. To a little late. You were doing single play. Are you now goated before everyone else? Community soon. Oh, that sounds fun. Should have to just live with just watching other gals play it for now, because it's a bit too spending for her. The con season is here, so hopefully by the end of the con season, should have some extra funds. To buy herself a Switch. But you loved it? She's just waiting on a game that she's like, okay, this is the Switch buy a game. You know, sometimes you have a console that you're like, okay, fine. You get this console. So why she doesn't have a PS5 yet? Because there's not been a game that's like a PS5 exclusive. So Mario Kart, Mario Kart is not worth it. She has FOMO from not being able to play with gals, but like at the same time, it's too expensive. This one gal wants to fund it for her, but you know, she won't have time to even touch it until after Hyper Japan. But if you do need to raid and run Cap and any gal with Cap, feel free to do so. No pressure to stay. She's just drawing art for her upcoming convention. Because she runs a maid cafe and she's irresponsible in terms of doing work at the right time. Okay. Louis looks weird here. He looks weird. So what happens when she does perspective without a reference? Worth it in the bundle? $50 is a great price for it. It's $80! $80! For Mario Kart? Vile! 75 downs for Mr. Mario Kart, and you have to pay for the Nintendo Network. Crazy! And you have like 1,000 hours of market. For you, it makes sense. You love your Mario Kart. But yes, please go eat if you need to go eat. % of people who buy the bundle, she'll probably will buy the bundle too, because it's a good, what's the word? It's a good, community game. Because eventually everybody gets it. Not now, not for a while, but eventually everybody kind of gets it. Mario Kartable experience. Try your leg. No, don't worry at all. Lick as much as you like. Tinka, tinka. She kind of hates it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. She's not good at drawing men, to be fair. So... Learn to draw the booba? She wants to learn how... At one point, she was only drawing, like... men as well, but like... some point she kind of lost the ability to. That looks a little bit better. She cannot draw men! She can't draw men! She can't even draw Kiryu! It's so hard for her to draw Kiryu! 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sometimes she forgets how, like, you know, as a gal who's a tiger, sometimes she forgets that humans have 5 fingers. And she's like, ah, yes, that looks right. And then she, like, goes and prints it off and she's like, wait a minute. There's a missing finger. Leftovers, kale. That'd be a game for you. Food theme punch out. Oh, Kape, thank you so much for the headpad. Kape, she's not heard of it. It was the Wholesome Games Direct recently, right? Like earlier today. Did it come from that? Kape, Johnny. Now, missing finger Yakuza core? To be fair, Hiryu is technically dead, so maybe he is missing a finger. Which you never really checked before. Kape, welcome. Wait for your idol thing looks adorable. I hope you had a fun evening. Yeah, it was really fun. A lot of gals, really liked the sticker. She felt a bit, she was a bit shy because like it's not just one group. It was 3 groups at the event. It was an underground idol thing, right? And it's 3 groups during the event. And she wasn't sure who was a fan of what group. So she ended up just giving it to just anyone and being like, would you like to like her favorite gal, Leona Empire? And most people were quite nice about it. Though, a lot of people thought she was Japanese and then replied to her in Japanese despite her speaking full English at them. Bless them. She's drawing some of her stuff for a menu special. You went for one group and loving all 3? Oh, you see? Not exactly. She likes the other 2 groups a bit, but they're very different music genres. Thank you for the headband. Thank you. They're very different music genres from what she normally likes. And it is a bit jarring because she's not. So it's an idol group, an idol agency called WAC, right? It's an idol agency called WAC, and they have a lot of groups under their name. Mami Shiba, which is where her Oshi comes from, is like a very typical idol sort of group. Whilst ASP is it's very anti-idol. So like a lot of screaming, a lot of bassy. It's a very bassy group. Really fun group. She actually really liked the set list. Normally she's not a big fan of them. She's heard them 3 times already. They're one of the groups like one of the like agency's best groups. They have a solo concert coming out. They have a solo UK tour coming up in September. But their music's very bassy. They weren't similar at all. And the last one was EDM. Is it EDM music? So very again, very bassy, very soul-esque music. Like, not soul, but like, she forgot how to describe it. But it was nice, but it's not her vibe. her say. She enjoyed it, but she wouldn't... It's not in her Spotify playlist. Just fine, you know, she's not gonna expect every group to hit her with her. Her first summer, they were asking Omo for direction in the middle of the winter, despite them taking fully Japanese, like trying hardest to explain in English. Yeah, it happens to a lot of non-Asian looking speakers. It's quite sad, really. It happens a lot. She experienced it firsthand with one of her gal pals who's like super fluent. Their own music performing too? Yeah, it's their own all original music. You should definitely have a look. Like, she would play some of their music now if she wasn't gonna get absolutely destroyed by the copyright system. Really worth. There's some of their music's really good. The group she realized called Mame Shiba. The other group was ASP, and the last group of the night was EXY, like EXY. Oh, a lot of them call it XY, which is a really cool group. Super cool. She's just much more of a cutesy J-pop type gal. Finally, more her forte. Less serious gals. Hopefully she gets to use some of these again. Sometimes she does all this art and then she uses it once. There's been a lot of art that she's done that too, and she's like, oh, she probably should try to make it so that her art is at least usable for 1 or 2 events. Do you offer secret bosses game you never end up making? What's stopping you? Just time? It feels like a lot of it's time, isn't it? Gal. So you order 7 cakes, will you get each one of them? Maybe? You're gonna have to like... are you coming for one day or are you coming for several different days? Close enough. They're both thinking the same on each. Just let the serving gal know that you got this gal already. To be fair, that's the kitchen's problem. Okay. Carl. Melodies. Imagine the kitchen on fire while Tori's in front of house. It's why the menu this time is quite simple. Con menus aren't that bad. She wouldn't be able to do front of house at our standalone because it's like, you know, proper food being made. This is like already prepared food being plated kind of ordeal. There's no like fresh raw ingredients being used. At least in the venue itself. Why is her hand hurting during this time? Kape, welcome, welcome! Bum, 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 bum. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, pop. Cow, 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 cow. Oh yeah, Magoo, if you're still around, do you want to collect your stuff at AnimeCon? Obviously the furry's not gonna arrive until the event, but like... your other ones. Rat tail. Okay, that's it. You've got Amazon. When you order it, it's up to you. She just has to remember to pack more into the boxes because she's not bringing all the stuff because that's way too much stuff. So she's bringing 5 of each thingy. Even though it was on their site, we were on their site for ages, okay? Even though she was like, okay, can you please confirm myself? Copy, Dota! Copy, copy! Welcome, welcome! Oops. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. She's gonna try... Hopefully she can finish coloring this. It's gonna be very roughly colored. She doesn't think she has enough time to do it properly. Oh. 10 plus... She already said the damn thing wrong. Damn. She was gonna say 10 plus 9, but she just read it the other way around. That's how dyslexic she is! But thank you so much for the 21... Why are you doing 9 plus 10? It's 21! What? What? It's a meme? You know who you're talking to. You can't be using memes on her. They don't work. I can see. You should have known already. But thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, the real question is, should this be cards or stickers? Katearu! Doesn't hurt to try. Eventually you find one you understand. You have to say YOLO. Then she'll understand that one. She'll get YOLO. Oh. Can I hash cheeseburger? Is that an old one? Is can I hash cheeseburger old? Can I hash cheeseburger is old? How old is it? Cause like old for her is like Charlie bit my finger old. Like that's a good meme. You know? Is Dan Daniel one? She knows My City Now too. That's a pretty old Madoka one. Right? Right? Can I just 18 years old? Ain't no way it's 18 years old. It must be like 8. There's no way it's 18. It's like 8 years old, okay? Red Nana comes in and just gets emotional damage upon re-entering the chat. 18 years old? Oh, that's vile. Absolutely vile. Oh, cheeseburgers can legally now drink. Oh, we got 3 more years until it's legally allowed to drink everywhere in the world. She finds that crazy that the U.S. doesn't let you drink until you're doesn't let you drink until you're 21, but you can buy a gun at 18. Crazy. What do you mean you can smoke before you can drink a bevy? Kate right there, kate, welcome. Just trying to think of a meme that's new in her brain. What are those? How old what are those? How old is what are those, everyone? That can't be that old. Try another Rickroll? Yeah, that's like a classic, right? Oh, she saw a video of comparing like millennial and Gen Alpha brain rot. And she was like, there's no way that this stuff is like millennial. She knows she is one, but like there's other ones, right? Like the Trololo song? That's pretty memey, right? The one that goes cha wow 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 wow. 10 years old for one of those? You know, that's not too bad. That's not the worst. That's not too bad. She feels like that's not that long ago, right? Rickroll is the reverend inspector and change so much. I can't imagine any getting genuinely Rickroll and searching for information for years upon years now. It's usually April Fools that get people, right? Does Tori know about Doge? Isn't it dead? Like, didn't the Doge gal, like, pass away recently? The dog was like 18 years old though. So like, fair enough, the dog is no longer with us. Here is a color guide. Doge is one. Dinosaur sings and says yee. It goes like yee. Something like that, right? She knows which one you're talking about, at least. She knows the badger one. Charlie the Unicorn is one, like a pretty old school one. There's a QR code in Atsushi's white day gift. Honestly, it's to be a Rickroll. Who do you think Atsushi is? Atsushi's a good gal? Okay, let's quickly turn this into... Right, how quick do you think we can color this, gals? Should we time ourselves? It's currently 8:40. You're suspect of all QR codes? Oh no, she has a lot of QR codes with some of the stuff we've got new in the cafe. You don't have to deal with that. That was a Metopia. You see a horse named... You see that I named the horse Charlie? You're like, is this Charlie the unicorn reference? Charlie! She forgot the law of it. She wouldn't lie. She watched it when she was a lot younger. Charlie! That's all she knows about Charlie. Okay, right. Right, we're gonna... The way we're gonna speed color is we're just gonna outline it all. Filter. You know what would be great for AI use? This kind of thing. An AI tool that just colors, like, you know, fills in lines. It reads the image, fills in the gaps, and just does the base color. Because, like, that's what AI needs to do. Help her do base colors quickly. Because sometimes it takes ages. Like, this for one gal is fine, but when it's for, like, loads, it just takes so long. Sometimes you make mistakes like that, and then you have to go back and realign it. No! Where did she miss? Where did she miss? Wait, she can just check here. Ah! She didn't notice she didn't fit it out. There you go. Very gal. Just close you need to do a single doll color and to fill the whole. Yeah, like the line art. That's the problem. Her line art isn't closed. For this anyway. see, because she could use the... Nope, never mind. Go, go, go. There's 7 more cows. Okay. Let's fill in the lines. She's gonna be very lazy with the coloring, aka she's just gonna color on top of this one clipped layer. Looking at the drawing, yeah. She feels like she has gotten a little bit better at not being so soon about stuff. But sometimes she's gonna remind some of our masters that she's just a little bit shy. And that's why she's sometimes a bit mean. Go, go, go. She's not gonna do the line properly. She already feels herself. She's getting lazy with the how close we are to the line. There we go. Okay. Tori's never mean. No, not Tori. Sometimes she gets a bit mean. She was wondering why something wrong was here. There's no eyebrows. She was like, something is different here. Okay. This is meant to be Melody trying to, you know, whistle herself out of trouble. That's Sheena's charm point, but some people don't understand. All of us, the gals who are used to her understand. But some gals are like, why is she so mean? Does she hate us? No. She's just mean because she cares. Go, go. Luckily, because Melody's hair is so long, there's no white gaps. Oh no. Aha. Found it. Right. Okay. Honey. Oh, honey's gonna take so long to color in. Ah. Ah. Right now, her posture is what a shrimp would be like. Her posture is disgusting. She's hunched over like an old gremlin. Now she's thinking about old stuff, right? Do you think, what's that, little tree friends would ever survive this climate in this day and age? Did anyone else watch it? No, yeah, she also agrees. She didn't think it would survive the climate at all. That was the real brain of our time. That's why we're a little bit screwed up. If that's the brain rot, not skibbity toilet. She still doesn't know what that means, by the way. Like, she doesn't know there's any deeper meaning in skibbity toilet. She can't believe there's much of skibbity toilet, though. Have you guys seen it? How can a meme like that become a toy? Don't they have branding? Like, isn't it like TF2? Like, did TF2 license it? Because, like, it's the TF2 characters, right? Wonder if shrimps are good at art? She has a friend called Shrimp, and she's really good at art. Really, really good at art. Amazing at art, even. Okay. Bum, bum. Okay. Continue on. Okay. Flop. Flop. Yeah. Okay, is that the whole thing? Yes. Very cute. Oh. Very gal. Bro, Corona, what the fuck are you writing? Wait, she needs Tori bottom figure? Huh? Huh? Oh, action! Oh, okay. She was like, what? What do you mean, Tori bottom figure? Half-Life 2? Okay, now you know. Welcome, welcome. She didn't know you were streaming. Oh, were you streaming the wholesome games? Direct? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the redirect, Moon. Thank you. Try action figure with a string that you pull. It says gal. Just get back to work. Now you move your... Oh! Oh yeah! Are you like doing better? Is your voice doing better? Losing your voice sucks. But thank you so much for the redirect. If you don't know what Tori is, she's just a gal. She's currently drawing some of the cafe specials. For the upcoming cafe. For her maid cafe. And right now she's doing some cake toppers. We're still cooking was decent enough. She knows you did amazingly. And congratulations on remembering to redirect. Are you getting the hang of it now? You have to press save and everything. Not funny? No, it's not funny. It's Athena. No horns. Captain Kitty. Bottom. Yeah, she got really confused. Okay, Corridor. You use fancy text and it's tiny on her screen, and she was trying to read it. Just gonna do a redirect message. Yeah, just do it as like a shout out, like Tori does sometimes, like a command. There you go. You're stealing the art from it? She's pretty sure Moog would want the art as well. Moog's also a trinket fiend. Is that that's the Maguta delivery fee? Go to the feature pad? Oh, that makes sense. To be fair, Athena and Fang, you do look quite similar. They're all both supernatural gals. Waiting for Fortnite to update? That's a meme she knows! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite! That one pretty good. That was a solid Fortnite meme. That's a great one. Find a quiet time? Honestly, probably Friday. Friday's probably the quietest time we're gonna have. We're only open for like 3 hours. On the Friday. 3? Yeah, no wait, 4 hours on the Friday. Really short day for us. She likes to open an hour after opening time because like it's less stressful on all the staff. And she's pretty sure no one's gonna run to the cafe the first thing they do at a con, you know? So no point in that. It's not like Vexpo, for example, where there's like crazy limited merch. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. Number 1 victory. No, she doesn't know that meme. She knows the one that's like that one TikTok was like the teacher's like, who likes Fortnite? All the kids run up and go, we like Fortnite, we like Fortnite. And like one kid's doing that owl dance where she thinks the cringiest shit in the world. Like if she did that back in her day in school, she would get bullied even more. If it's super day, you might put a couple on your table so Mama Moo can come to. Ooh! That is a shout. She's not sure how busy they'll be on Friday. She will not lie. Like, it's not during half term, so it's during, you know, work days. Kids are in school still. She's pretty sure it is Father's Day though. It is Father's Day, so Father's weekend? Father's Day weekend? sometimes gets a bit sad during Father's Day though. She won't obviously show it or anything, but she just has a little moment. Did not expect that to be a meme. It's just such a funny meme though, Johnny. It's such an unfortunate meme. But it's one that every time she thinks of Fortnite, she thinks of that one meme and it's horrific. Okay, Louis. Lost gal to be added. Oh, wrong pen. Okay. She's somewhat nervous. It is the first con of the season for us. So it's a bit stressful to making sure we have everything. Normally with like the later cons in the later the year, we have like a lot. We've already had like experience. Right? We already had like 3 cons before that. So by Vexpo, she's gonna be a veteran at cons again. But because from Vexpo until our next like convention con, it's a long time. So we end up forgetting how to run the conventions. So she just worries to forget something. Cause like for example, we have to bring our own like a lot of our own preparation equipment, things like coolers, water tanks, etc. Whilst our standalone events, they have it at the venue, so we don't have to bring it or anything like that. Plates and stuff too. She has to try to remember how many plates to get. Go. No! Okay, no. Look at her tool area. She didn't fill out properly. Okay. You spend time seeing everything from Friday for me's visit. The cafe, go around tables with people you know. You're approaching your location, yeah. Definitely go and support and stuff. Like Father Face, it's celebrated way later here? Isn't it like 3? So, like Father's Days? Like one that's like American, one that's the British one, which is this weekend. Why does she know this song? Okay, right. I'm gonna do... Okay. Gotta make sure our lines are covered. What's going on here? Who knows? Is this the music from Dress to Impress? That's a game that hasn't been talked about in a while. Okay, let's fill that out. Well, we are not good at filling these out. Okay. 3 kinds of that. Yeah, 3 kinds of Father's Day, right? There's the American one, there's the international one, and then there's the one that's in the UK, which is a different day. Or is it country based? Cause she got told that Father's Day in Thailand is the king's birthday, which seems a little bit on the nose to her, but you know. Tad bit on the nose. That might be American. She feels like the international one might be the same as the American one. Okay, let's put this into a folder. We hide that. New folder, we put that in there. Clipping mask. Oh, Shinjin. Okay. Oh, and his hat. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Okay. Put that in there. The honey one's probably her favorite because it's the most dynamic of all of them. Oh, she needs to get another set of music. Looking stylish? They're all stylish. Okay, right. We'll do the cafe brown. We go. Not biased. Honey is super cute. She has a very good healing aura. Or we should try to make this a bit. She's coloring this in such a cryptic way. A lot of her lines weren't filled in properly. Go. One of your favorites? She's curious who's Kitty's favorite, actually. You can tell her. She won't tell the others. Because, like, she knew that your favorite was Cow. But because she's graduated, who is it now? She knows, like, wifey's is, Amelia. But who is, like, your favorite? No. That needs to be away. Like totally weird. Obvious? No, no, she doesn't count. She doesn't count. Sheena? Louie's a good gal? So you like the eccentric ones? Oh. Damn, she's not good at following the line. She's... terrible. Terrible job, Tori. Trick card should be a new one, so she doesn't count. She won't be number one. She knows, like, her personality isn't everybody's type of personality, you know? For example, like, her and Sheena are very different, right? She's not very good at being serious. She's not a serious kind of gal. Ever heard her try to do ASMR, you know? She feels like characters like Sheena would be very good at doing ASMR and being serious about it. Tori would snort laugh upon doing so. You can't count. She free to say Tori? But like, you know, she always wants to know. It's good for her to know too. As like a managerial gal, it's good for her to know who's like doing well. And who a lot of gals like. You're sour at Athena fangirl, your type is clear? You like the ones that don't smile. And tall gals. You're a fan of them tall. She even loves Sachiko, right? Isn't that Sachiko? She got really confused just now. She was like, who? Sachiko was great. Though, whenever Tori would see them, she would always be like, she kind of wants to wind her up. Now, normally she can kind of tell people's favorites from their orders, right? Like, obviously she processes all the cafe orders. So she can kind of see people's favorites just from who they're ordering first, etc. Because even if you're gonna end up getting everybody, you always get your favorites first. Same with any series, right? Tall series, complete opposite of you, I suppose? That's what you mean. That's why we have so many kind of like different gals in the mansion, so you find a gal that's your kind of moe. Cause she knows Tori's not for everyone. She can probably pretend. You know what? She'd be a great yandere. She can be crazy. She feels like she'd be great at being a yandere. Do you like yandere? Yandere, like, she's a kind of, like, you know when, like, you can't tell the difference between a real yandere and, like, one that's actually crazy? She feels like she'd be good at being a yan. But, like, she's the kind of gal that would probably laugh. That's her problem. She'll probably do a little giggle and then, you know, immersion ruined. You know, Tori and Moog and a little bit of macaron. It's a lot. We have a lot of gals in the mansion, so it's gonna take you quite a bit of time to get to know everybody. Okay, who'd you be yandere over? Oh, personally, her favorite character archetype is gal she can bully. So probably like Clover. Probably a gal she enjoys bullying. She likes winding up Lily. Occasionally, she likes to wind up Lily with by being really stupid at riddles. To a point where Lily starts going like, "Why can't you figure it out?" And it's really funny. Shouldn't be yandere over anyone in Moe though. You know, they're a little bit baby for her. Should be protective. She's like mom friend with the Moe gals. But she's trying to think who she would be. She feels like Kiryu would want a yandere type gal. Who knows? She likes seeing people be slightly uncomfortable. You know? You get her? You get her? Oh, so why is her fur a bit paler than usual? She's not seen the sun in a while? Ever met Kurosai Ikyo and Miro the last to meet? You're excited to see in the summer event? Yeah, they're really good. They're really funny gals. She thinks she'd be a great yandere. Though she's probably one, you know, she's probably quite a basic gal. Does an opposite exist? Where the customers bow to the staff? Kitty likes to call some of our staff Sama, which always confuses her. That always confuses her. She's like, one, why are the staff taking that? Why are the staff being like, yes, call us Sama? Like, that's not how it works. That's quite the opposite of what a cafe is. You should not be the master should not be calling them the maids and butlers Sama. At least you san, you know? Like, at least san it, not sama it. You gotta give them a bad ego. We can't be giving them egos. They're gonna have too much of an ego. Can't be giving them that. The ones you love already have egos. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. You have like they're all okay with it because the gals that you normally would be like. No, the ones you normally would say sama to have that ego. You hate not having a teleportation power? You should come to Expo. Okay, not to call Louis pale, but like, isn't this too dark for Louis? demon vampire gal. Like, I think there's a bit more tan. Copy, tippy, copy, copy. Whoops. What the fuck's that? No, oh, it's the game. It's the fishing game. You're so confused. You're like, what the fuck was it? Make him sparkle like a Twilight gal? Sadly, not one of those Twilight ones. You love how you have palettes for them all? Some of them. So actually, Nat made this. Nat made this for all of us to use. It was actually really, really helpful. But some of the colors aren't the right colors because sometimes when you color pick a photo, it doesn't translate as well. But it's still very gal. It makes it so much easier to color stuff in. Black or gold roses? Everyone. For Louis. Oh! Go one of each. Blue? Blue would be interesting. Let's go blue and see how it... Blue is such a weird color to have. Okay, we can kind of change this to whatever color we want, so... We can make it gold. We can make it... Black roses? Yeah, blue is this year's photo shoot. We could do blue. Blue does look pretty cool. She kind of doesn't like... Okay, you know what? We'll come back to that one. Time to do everyone else's... Well, we will share that at some point. The color, chart once she confirms everything's perfectly the right color. Oh! Yeah. Great star for 10 at least. True. It's a good test one to like try it out on. In terms of getting everybody's colors right. Luckily Perio's coloring won't take too long because it's Shinjin Butler outfits are quite easy to color. Okay, his eyes purple. Okay. Athena's an interesting one to try to color too. Eyes. Yeah, well. Actually, no, let's go skin first. What color should her books be? It was the owl's birthday yesterday. Chicken nugget owl. Chicken nugget. Looking at Maid is trying to speculate what soul color it's gonna be. They can change at any moment, to be fair. Sometimes it changes overnight. Got a surprise for you? Oh no. Should we all be scared, Pac? Chijo isn't orange, you riot? She can't imagine you rioting. Yeah? She can't really imagine. You're too nice. You're too nice to riot. You do like the most politest riot. I just know they'll never have the same color as someone else, or else we'll have a return of reverse colors. Can never have return to reverse colors. She refuses to ever have reverse colors ever again. So many colors in the world. Why you gotta overlap? Captain Brandon, is there a Crano song? She doesn't know. She doesn't think so. It's like parodies of different songs. Captain Brandon, you out? Got flowers? Oh, hell yeah. She does like getting flowers. She used to never be a flower kind of gal, and then Mama Taiga like really got her into flowers for some reason. So Many Shades of Blue is like, idol group, please, you don't need another blue member. You not see how Moe Live's colors are like? It's pink, 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 pink. A part of her has always been has always wondered why her soul color wasn't orange, you know? She seemed like she's the kind of gal that would scream orange. But in the end, she was not. So, the look up the draw of what your soul color is like. Unless she's complaining, she does like, she really likes the pink that she is. It's like a peachy pink. She calls it salmon pink sometimes because it's tastier. Thanks, Pack. And the calculator for the flowers. Should it be yellow for the love of pouring? It's too late. Like, soul colors, she's already stuck with it. She can't wait to see what this color prints out as. Mint is a really hard color to print out well. It always prints out like a really odd, different color. What's your favorite flower? Sunflowers. She's always been a lover of sunflowers. It's very like basic, she thinks, but it's just really, she thinks they're really cute. And you can eat them. She likes eating sunflower seeds. Double bonus. She loves sunflowers. Mocha was the last yellow tomatoes because Melody's cream. Melody's cream, yeah. Yeah. The last was Mocha, and the one yellow before that was Momoko. Was there any other yellow cows? She's not sure. Afraid of sunflowers? Like allergy? A view and a snack? A view and a snack indeed. Okay, Melody. A Melody. Okay, this what fun story about Melody and Honey. She gets Melody and Honey's names mixed up a lot. To a point where it kind of irritates them every time she does it wrong. Because like it's been so long. You know, they've been in the cafe for quite a while. And yet she still gets the two mixed up. She feels bad. She can't help it. You know when sometimes you kind of think maybe they should have had that name instead? She feels like Honey should have had Melody's name and Melody should have Honey's name. But it's not like she named them, so... Tough luck. Start kid, oh thank you. She thinks it's okay. Like it's very spontaneous, her art. Like it sometimes looks good and sometimes it looks like what the hell is going on there. She wishes she can be consistent. You always call Honey as Honey, but you always want to call Melody as Honey? Because your brain is full of honey. Hey! Because chrysanthemum, tons and petals is kind of fluffy. Like name chrysanthemum tea is very good too, to be fair. Since art is hard, she's very good at doing consistently the same meme style. The honeybee, are you allergic to pollen? She thinks she has a little bit of slight hay fever. She's not really sure. She's not really sure how her allergies are like now. Oh. Her eyes can't adjust to the lighting in here. Okay. Gotta do Melody's hair. Right. She actually doesn't know what color tail Melody's tail is, because it's always tucked into her dress, so she never sees it. So she has no idea what tail color Melody's tail is. She's a dormouse, so probably whatever dormouse colors are like. Right? That would make sense, right? Why is she being gentle with coloring here? Go, 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 go. Okay. Moms are always so colorful. Moms? Why are they in? Why is there moms in museums? We're keeping mothers in museums now. It's a cute maid, Taiga. It's not. This isn't Tori. This is one of her maids, Melody. A wonderful gal. Very eepy gal. Easily eep. She wishes she had cool hair like that. Okay. Melody? You wish you had hair? It seems to be a chat thing that many gals seem to wish to have hair. Her community seems to have that wish. No, she always finds it interesting that gals are so, like, scared of, like, losing hair and stuff. She's never really seen it as, like, a big thing for her. Like, she doesn't really care whether or not you have hair or not. What color is her tail? She's gonna say like a blonder version of this one. Because we need to color... We forgot her ears! Forgot her ears! Okay, she looks less odd now. Down, down, down. Bro, wait, what? It's cool. Pink, surely. No! Like, dormice tails are brown. Unless that's not what you're talking about. Not gonna lie, she was locked in for a bit. When suddenly get a sunburn on top of your head? Sun cream. you know, like, she's a bit destructive because she's the kind of gal that if she was bald, she would start, like, putting sunscreen in a specific way where it would tan, like, a picture onto her head. She'd be like, aha, time to have pom-pom-purin, tanned head. But again, she doesn't burn. Maybe that's why she's more willing to do that. Cow. 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 You're pasty? Oh, you don't have the gene. You don't have the, like, so probably should save this. Art. Food. Cake. Videos. Okay. Oh, so Kapte Fives. Kapte. Welcome. She can already tell she's getting more and more lazy. Okay. Don't have that many more left to go. Sheena. She's trying to think who in the mansion she would be an Oshi of. She really likes Miru. Miru's really cute. And she's so like happy-go-lucky. You know? She feels like she's very wise for a milk tea. She feels like she's very wise, very smart for a bubble tea. You know? She's literally like less than a year old. She's like 6 months old. Yet she has so much knowledge. Finger, yeah, she's pointing at you menacingly, telling you off for not doing your homework or something like that. Go. She needs to remember to do the S rank headdress too. Okay, eyes. She wonders if some of the Moritakus can tell, can say which of our maids has what eye color. Sometimes it's quizzes. Sometimes it's a quiz. She likes putting that as a quiz because then everybody turns around and starts staring at the member of staff telling you off for not ordering a chicken over. Is 6-month-old bubble tea safe? Yeah, as long as it smells fine. You know what? She one of her talking about telling people off not to take checkies. When she went to this idol thing, the other day. Her gal pal was like, "Oh, Tori, you should probably get the checkie with them." And she's like, "Oh, it's kind of spendy." So for full context, checkies for a lot of underground idols, they're about £15 a pop compared to what we charge. And she was like, "Oh, that's kind of spendy. She doesn't know she has enough money." And her gal pal was like, "Tori, you gotta do it because you don't know when they're gonna graduate." And she's like, "Oh, you're so right." And then she dropped the many peas. She was that easily influenced. She was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. They could graduate at any point and disappear from the world because they're underground idols, right?" Probably to prevent mass. Oh, the queues are still massive. The queue are absolutely still massive. It's just the normal cost of idol checkies. That is genuinely the normal cost of checkies in idol shows. But you know, it goes to the member of staff. Like it goes to them. So like she doesn't mind because she wants to support her idols. But like her wallet minds. That's always she says, you know, you don't know, you never know when you're old. Thank you so much for the 21 months. Thank you, Brandon. Welcome back to your PC. Told me to Crescendo and Hydreigas. Hydreigas is a very common flower that people love. So she would not be surprised if Hydreiga is your favorite too. Chrysanthemum is a nice one though. No. She's very good at drawing herself at this point. There's a few customers you do that do checkies like they're $40. Is that like she knows a few that are like quite popular, like cosplayers or content creators that they charge that much. But it makes sense, you know, it's an exclusive item. Sometimes she does consider raising the prices of the checkies because right now checkie prices, the actual film itself, has gone up quite a bit. But it probably won't be until later in the like next year or later in the year that she might have to increase the prices because it's becoming like almost double the cost of it used to be. Inflation really hitting it. But yes, thank you so much for the membership. Thank you. A box of film is spending nowadays. You go through a lot. Yeah, she buys them in 300 bulk, and it's pretty spendy. She'll obviously not say why, but like how much it is. But it's a considerable amount. Need to get checky with everyone, but then you won't eat her food. No, you know what? Everybody should normalize. Normalize getting like 5 checkies with your favorite. She got 3 with her favorite girl, and everybody around her was like doing the same thing, and she was like, you know what? That's pretty powerful. You never measure how can you call Tori a comment otherwise? Thank you. It makes her feel very happy that people like stick around with her. by a lot of changes, you know? Sometimes she thinks about watching her old clips, her old, like, videos and stuff, and she's like, oh, she's really changed. Okay. For every time we've been started doing half the serving in first slot and the other half in the second slot. There's 2 of us, so you always look at your bank account event and you're like, worth it. Hell yeah. To the better, obviously, that's up for you gals to tell her, you know? She doesn't know. She just became more herself. For sure. Like, she's definitely less, cautious? Would be the right word? Where's this bloody mouth? Where's this piece? There we go. But the outfit changes. Where do some gals change their clothes? But yeah, she's trying to figure out how to kind of control the time flow a bit better. She appreciates gals like trying to help with the timings and everything. Okay. Right, let's... Very, very basic shading. Maybe not that dark. Oh, oh. Okay. Skin. The mouth is a little bit odd. Let her fix that. Okay. That's much better. Okay. Pretty girls, summer dresses, and handsome butlers in white short sleeve and slacks. Summer dresses of... Oh, she actually bought a summer dress recently. She's never been a big fan of... She's a bit shy wearing stuff like that. So she bought her first summer dress because she's going to Italy in early July before Hyper Japan. She was gonna go during her birthday week, but then she would be like, oh, then she won't get to celebrate her birthday with gals. So she's like, you know what? She'll go before so she can still celebrate her birthday. Right? With you gals. She didn't want to miss her birthday with you. So... She booked it for just before Hyper Japan. Birthday? When did she say it was her birthday back? Don't get a summer hat. A lot of hats don't fit her head because her her ears are up here, so they kind of look weird. She has to fold her ears in. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. It's her birthday in a month and 22 days. She had to check. Okay. Let's quickly jet through all of these. Because she wants to jet through them all. Okay, just open them all. She's gotta go do all the white. You. Okay. She wants to do all the white. Oh! Wait, that's Tori. Okay. There we go. Hammer gets to consider people with top ears. Exactly! Exactly! Also, Cafe Cupid! Cafe Cafe! Welcome, welcome! Are you going to Anime Con, Cupid? Haven't got tickets, but considering you should. Do it. Tori, thank you. She still thinks honey's the best one of the lot. For today, anyway. There's a few things wrong with it, but, like, it's the best one of all of them so far. It's the most dynamic one. Ow. Can you just throw shit at her face? Why not? Go, 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 go. Because now she's gonna mention it next year, which has me like, ooh. Should be scared if they think she's gonna go all the way to Manchester. It seems very difficult. Magical girl looks magical, exactly. She felt like she got their image right. Go. There's not much in here, wee wee. Okay. Blue roses. Go, go, go. Northern cafes? Yeah, she thinks Mayan should be the one going to that con. We don't usually go up that high just because it's just too much of a distance for her. Quack. Oh! Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Where is the gray? Aha, there it is. Just gotta quickly go and color the black here. Were you born in Thailand or UK? She was born in Thailand. Born in Thailand, then she got shipped over here. Okay. Since Perio is dead, she's gonna not put any eyeshine in his face. Strong 6 minutes? How dare you! How dare you bring it up again! They've been doing a few con ones recently, I think mostly, yeah. They have, it's because there's a lot more content up in the north. She really wants to go to them, but just finding the free time for her. She never has the free time to go up. How close to 6% Tori's over? Oh, she actually spent about 13? No. More than a decade of her life. In Thailand, at least. More than a decade. Though she has spent more of her life in the UK than she has in Thailand now. %, to reach 6%. She might be. You don't know how old she is. To be fair, you do, but you know. Not one sports stream ruined the emotion for every cow. But to get up here too, Spendy, we lucky to get more in Huddersfield back in 2015 in a performance in HamCon. Hopefully we can do more performances at some point. She would like to do more. She just realized she didn't color any of the actual brown dresses. Whoops. Let's change all that now. Okay. She didn't even do her own one. Whoopsies. If a joke get on quick factors in your life, what Tori's age is, look like you're terribly funny if it were true. To be fair, she feels like a lot of us are in the same age range. Just because, you know, you gals know what some of the memes she's talking about are. Right? Like some gals, it feels like you would be in very different age range if you didn't, if she couldn't, if you didn't understand any of her humor. Okay, get that hair color in. Go, 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 go. Bo, 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 bo. Where did her mouth go? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. Tori's 426. Very true. Our poop talk is pretty timeless. She feels like it's... No, poop talk is quite a specific time span. She thinks so. Like, you know how, like, if you talk about, oh, you like the mustache stuff. You know you're a certain age range. If you're talking about mustache memes. Like, if she said she owns a lot of mustache goods, you would know how old she is. At least in, like, the bracket. Age bracket. Not the mustache? Exactly! You know exactly what she's talking about. That's why she knows you're in a certain age range. Go, 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 go. Okay. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Okay, put that in there. Pop. Pop, pop. Rat. She's trying to find which layer is what. This is what Nat warned her about. Does it name her layers? Magura cubic are probably in the same. Me, Magura and cubic are probably the same similar bracket. Are you just looking at a gal? Them. He's like, ah, you look old. She honestly just presumes most people are in the same age range as her. Just from the fact that she would feel a bit weird if you weren't. Your coworkers just talk about how old they thought people were. You caught some strays during that? Damn. It's always better to like guess down. She feels like guessing up is you're asking to upset somebody. I think most of us are within 10 years of Tori. She'd like to hope so. No, and she can, you know what? She wouldn't, like, she can imagine it being, maximum 10 years under Tori and, like, whatever age above. There's no one here as old as you feel. You feel like you're 21. Tori feels like she's still, like, in her teens, okay? Ever since she got ID for that fucking Christmas crackers, she's like, oh yeah, she's not aged that much yet. You know? Until, to be fair, she didn't get ID'd for her alcohol that she bought. She went to buy, the beer for the fish and chip stream. Didn't get ID'd for that. But, oh, she wants to buy some paracetamol? ID, please. What do you mean? How can she both look over 18 and under 16 at the same time? Oh, I'm starting to have a few years on all of you. She's not living high. That's insult level, okay? Being told that you look so young. Okay, 1 second. So young that you look under 16 is crazy. It's not a high, it's a low. Okay, that's a lot better. It was throwing her off. That didn't look right. Where are eyes at? How about her thigh? That's a good way to make you sick of make you hold on everything. Hold on to everything stationary. Get drunk pretty easily? Audible Vine thud? You know what? She never got into Vine. Where are the eyes? Okay, that one. Okay. She feels like she's finally done. You feel like you're taking care of your better health than you did 10 years ago? We have to, or else we crumble. And and disintegrate. She used to do 3 cosplays a day back in her day. Back in her prime, she would do 3 cosplays morning. She'd get changed at 12 p.m. She'd be up by 6 doing her makeup, and she'd be like, aha, photo shoot, photo shoot, photo shoot. And then 12 p.m. change to another cosplay. At the end of the day, she would stay in her makeup until like 11, 12 a.m. because she'd get changed. Guess what? She can't even fathom getting, like, wearing a costume for more than 4 hours now. It's crazy. Now, she puts a bit of makeup on, her pores are like... Her pores disintegrate. You do more something you did? Yeah, 100%. It's because we're getting old. That's why. What should the background be? Should every gal have their own background? Two, 3 cosplays a day, you try just watching it happen? Exactly! Youth! Youth! Youth is strong! 1980s or 20 years ago, right? Yeah. Yeah, why not? You think just having like an image of theme would be quite good? Cause I'm gonna just put all these in here. Can't really oh. Shove everything into their own folders. Tori! Sheena! Melody! Honey! Athena! Perio! Louie! Okay. Should we have like our own? Whoops. We'll do some very basic ones. Like that. Can't do beers. Beers are terrible. She just needed one for her fish and chips. Okay. No. Something like that? think anyone saw it. Wait, what happened? Sorry, she's locked in. Oh, that one! Yeah. Okay. Just the background like that. Oh wait, we need to put angry marks. Make it like fire. And Tori. Go, go. She's indeed just a gal. There are no timeouts to your name. She feels like it takes a long time for you to get timed out in her chat. In other chats, in other multi-liver chats, yeah, it might be easier for some of you to get timed out, but it takes Tori a long time to time somebody out. Honestly, it takes her a long time to time somebody out. Genuinely takes her ages. You know what? She might do the editing on Photoshop or something. Because she's a bit better at doing edits on Photoshop. Okay, let's save each one. Save each one as its own little helper. Cake, Tori. Sheena. Cake. Sheena. Okay, and then no, that's cake. Melody. All caps of a rave because too many emotes in one message. It was 4. Cake, honey. Cake, Afina. Okay. The backgrounds on different characters is so telling though. Cake, Perio. Do you think... Oh, wait. We can't... That's not it. Wait. we forgot to do shiny hair. He might not have a shine on his head, but at least his hair is still shiny. Okay, let's do the shine on Louis. Even though technically Louis is also dead. Last time you had to talk to a friend about it after deciding to change your opinion. Oh, that's very rare in a lot of people to change opinions and stuff. You say Louis is dead? No, like he's a demon. Demons are dead. You not see, like, for example, Perios doesn't have a sparkle in his eye because he dead. If you ever noticed, she never draws glimmers in the eyes of Sawa and Perio because they're dead. There's nothing glimmering in there. Are they? No, she don't know. But she knows for a fact that Perio and Sawa are dead. Gals fucking slipped a banana and died. And Sawa got poisoned to death. So, like, they're dead. She's not sure about the other supernatural gals. Is technically Atsushi dead? Snap dead? We will never know. Moral compass like to bring up things under controversial. See, you're just being an idiot. Sometimes she likes to like have a debate. Okay. She thinks she managed to finish it. And especially without a piss break. Yippee! Let's put it all in. Never mind. Okay, let's quickly draw. Imagine this is a cake. Okay. Cake. Okay, maybe not that color. Cake. Yeah, that's chocolatey. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. Fleshing out the lore on stream? It's not fleshing out. It's. If you guys ever looked at the profiles, they all have that. Tori's one of them? Does she have a good moral compass? She feels like sometimes she can say something a little bit stupid. Okay. Right, let's... Okay, let's just put everything in here. Okay. Don't save. Paste. Don't save. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Don't save. Don't save. Don't save. Don't save. Don't save. Okay. Right. Let's pop you in like little screens. She was thinking of making some of these into like those edible stuff, but like then you won't be able to keep it, right? So maybe she won't bother making it. She'll make it out of cards so you can actually take it home with you. Yeah! Read the profile but discussing them place of where fallen angels dead because they were they even alive to begin with? Oh, it depends what mythical universe you're from, right? Because like technically angels are like spirits of dead people. So like, you know, oh, they did. She's asking. She's not asking in like a rude way. She's like, oh no, do you have flowing blood, or is it magic holding your blood in? She's asking real questions. Okay, now she needs to go and figure out what to write in the text boxes. You've already said one or two things that you disagree with? Fair enough. She always feels like there's a lot of things that a lot of gals disagree with. As long as you can be mature about it. She likes a good debate. she likes a little good natter. But yes, she managed to do seven drawings in the span of 3 hours. You know what? She'll take that as a win. Took it as a W for the day. That's quite a lot in one sitting. She needs to piss, so she's gonna wrap this up real quick. She needs to wee real bad. So she's gonna send gals over to Emily, who's celebrating 20,000 subs. Oh, she's going to go to piss. Oh dear. Okay, you know what? We'll probably yap until by the time she gets back anyway. Oh, Purity is streaming right now, so we'll go over to Purity over on. Don't click that. Why is the click that button right next to the raid button? We see how they turn out the dessert. She hopes they look okay. You get for the votes of the gals that can't make it. She'll hopefully take some photos before she. What's the word? Before she serves some, just so she knows how it looks like. We should have, maybe one day we'll have a stream where we discuss no, that's probably gonna go terribly. That would probably go absolutely horridly, wouldn't it? She feels like she might lose half the streamers, half the gal pals during it. But I did now. Let's not talk. Let's just talk about shit. It had all sorts of people coming in. Oh, who's finding her? She likes you gals as you gals are, but she feels like that makes friendships more real, you know? She feels like that makes friendships more real in a sense. Like if you have disagreements with people, if you're too similar, it's a little bit eerie. She'd be a bit eared out if somebody was too similar to her. You know? You get her? You know when like a gal is too close to be like her, she's like be like, no. Also, did anyone redeem being a fish this stream? She kind of didn't. Look, did anyone redeem it? No? Very gal. Beautiful. She can go piss in peace. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. She'll pop over here. Wait, wrong place. Oh, no. Fuck. This is fine. It's fine, everyone. It is what it is. You do it next stream. Next time. She does have a co-working stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Again, she's not putting the weight room until like she gets back home because she has no idea what time she's gonna get back home. So she's gonna go to a car boot. But yes, let's start the raid here. We're gonna go over to Emily over on YouTube and Purity over on Twitch. We're gonna go to a car boot sale tomorrow. Not we. Tori and Mama Tiger are, but not you. It'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it, one day if she just streamed the car boot sale, but too many shiny objects in it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So see you all, hopefully for the co-working stream at tomorrow, because we're gonna be working on some performance set lists. So a lot of our staff, we now have performer set lists, so you get to get a nice sneak peek of that while she works on that. Thank you, everybody. So say goodbye. She really needs to wee. Bye bye. Oh, stop